Hi, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here. Please remember to subscribe and to leave comments. I promise to be better about responding to some of your questions or comments that you have. I thought today would be really important to talk about how these coercive controllers, these narcissistic abusers, are constantly trying to indoctrinate our children, not only against us. It's really important to have this conversation. It's not only against us, but they are learning to exert power and control over us. So when I hear moms, protective parents saying, he keeps calling me names and I keep telling him he's wrong for doing that or addressing the problem, I want you to remember that these children are in reptilian mode. They are way down in the bottom of their lower brain, as Bessel van der Kolk calls it, the cockroach part of the brain, but the reptilian part of the brain. When they come home, they've heard for a long time, over and over again, maybe just twice, they've heard mom is this, mom is that. They've heard bad things about you. They've been hurt. They've been betrayed by you without you even doing the betrayal. And so they come home, they are projecting their frustration, their anger, their fear. It's all fear onto you. How are you going to handle that, right? Because here's the thing, they're trying to control you. That is going to help them feel safer. And that's what the coercive controller hopes they do. And the coercive controller hopes you react to it. Because if you react it, you are literally adding that more gasoline or more kindling to that fire that the coercive controller is trying to train your child to behave as. So it's about readily available in a way that gives your child not a reaction, but a simple response. So they come home, they're dysregulated, they're in trauma mode in their brain. Put those coercive control goggles on, look at them and say, oh my God, their brain is broken. They are living in trauma mode. How can I help them? How can I co-regulate with them? What can I do right now? Number one, I'm not going to take it personal. Number one, I'm going to realize where this is coming from. It's not coming from my kid. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I'm not going to be reactive. I'm not going to tell them what they're doing wrong. I'm going to simply state that I don't appreciate it or that I don't like it. So something like, I don't agree, that's not true, or I don't believe that's true, or I wish we didn't talk like that in our home. Like, notice how I stayed away from the word you. We veer away from the word you, and we really focus on the we, the collective of our home. We show our child that they are part of us and we are part of them, right? And so in that, we're not shaming them, we're not correcting them, we're calling out a bad behavior. Protective parents ask me all the time, you tell us not to correct. That's right, you don't correct over and over again. You choose 9 good things for every 1 bad thing. However, you do need to create boundaries. And in that, you can call out a behavior. You can say, I don't appreciate that. I don't think that's true. I don't think I'm being a bitch. You can say that and you can be clear about it without being angry, without shaming them, right? So this is very different than you saying, you shouldn't call me that name, or you are disrespectful, or how dare you talk that way to me? That's very different. This is a new way of speaking, a different way of speaking. Some people call it gentle parenting, sure, but we are not just parenting typical kids. We are not parenting children who lost a grandma. We are parenting children who are being significantly betrayed by that coercive controller who does not love them unconditionally. These children know they cannot be authentically themselves. And then they come home as little soldiers to retaliate with us. And they think we've betrayed them. They've been told that we don't really love them, or that we're too busy, or that we are the person who's committed the crimes in the family system. Not true. That hasn't happened. However, that's what we've been told. Or maybe you had an indiscretion, you did one thing wrong, and now it is considered the hugest, most egregious thing. That's what these abusers thrive on. You're going to tamp that down without denying, without diminishing your child's experiences. And you're going to come across in a way that you can co-regulate with them. I get that this is hard. I'm sorry that happened. And some children we can't even say I'm sorry to, and you should only say it once. But again, maybe you need to override, I'm sorry, and just go directly to, sweetheart, that's not true. That's not the way it happened. I'm happy to talk about it if you'd like to. Really giving them the space to hear clearly it's not true and to not see you broken. It doesn't mean we can't show emotion. It doesn't mean we can't cry, but we really want to be cautious and show them that we are standing in our personal power. I hope that's helpful, everyone. Have a great day.